So good morning, everybody. Good morning. You're welcome to today's technical markets forecast for the New York session on the 28th of June, 2024, brought to you by Trading Pro Nigeria Limited. As you all know, Trading Pro is an international multi-award-winning financial service broker. And one of their services they offer is this, which you are participating in, which is twice daily market analysis, end of day by 10 p.m. West African time, and New York session forecast by 10 a.m. West African time also. So let's not take so much of our time. We're going to start off with the economic calendar. So today being Friday, and it's almost the last major trading day, it's going to be very interesting. Because if you look at 30th is a Sunday, you get to today is going to be very interesting because the monthly candles will be taking shape today. So that out of the way, let's get down to what we have for today. So we're gonna start off as always with the euro pound, US 100, dollar index, euro USD, GBP USD, gold, pound yen, and euro yen. So let's go down to the euro pound. So looking at this pair, the possibility exists that this pair may still tilt to the downside. If we look at it, it's within this daily bearish fair value gap here. And since this pair is bearish on its own, there's a possibility this may pause it for now. So, but you'll be watching this last down candle, this down close candle. Although price has used it as a spike, what this means is that it has been used up and they might be coming for this low. That's this previous day's low. That's where I see it. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Well, this low got rejected at this rejection block here, and he didn't take out this high. So that means that this other block, if this other block fails, price is going to come down here. So what that means essentially is that we might see euro strength, euro weakness going into the New York session. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is the US 100. This pair is still bullish. Let's look at our forecast for it yesterday night. Don't forget to join, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It goes a long way. So let's look at the US 100. We're looking at is the US 100. So we're going to do a recap of what we anticipate. What icon go for 1977, 19766, and then 19806. So this pair for now, if you notice, it did not close below this. So that points to the fact that that's a bit suspect, but given and looking at it again, they did close above the previous day's high, just marginally, yes, it did, but with a lot of strength. So that points to the fact that tomorrow, any down move on this pair is going to be an opportunity for a continuation to the upside. So probably they'll try to fill this fair value gap tomorrow. That fair value gap comes in at 19916.4. So they'll try to fill that fair value gap tomorrow. So the next one we're going to be looking at, so if we look at the US 100, you'll see that if we look at where price was, this was where price was last night on the 4-hour, and we can see that they are still moving up. So just like I said, most likely they are going to close up this daily fair value gap. That's what they are going to do. Most likely they're going to do it. But in this area here, price is having a bit of a challenge here. Why? The market movers, they don't buy on bullish candles and they don't sell on bearish candles. This last down candle was what they used to engineer this long move. So this level here at 19,880 is what you will call like a change in state of delivery level. You can see price broke through it and price has come back in. So that might cause a bit of a pause, but not a reversal. As we already have, you can see we have a break above this high. So what you'll be waiting for is a retracement into this candle here, this last down candle, and probably this fair value gap. Bullish evidence. I thought on what bullish evidence is yesterday night, then a continuation to the upside. So that's what we have on this pair. For now, it's still bullish as long as we stay above 19,619.0. So price is still bullish. So any down move will be an opportunity. Doesn't mean you can't sell. You can sell, but bear in mind that it's a counter move. So the next way we're going to be looking at is the dollar index. So looking at the dollar index, this pair is still bullish for now, but it's in a bit of a range. It's in a bit of a range. It's in a bit of a range. Take the economic calendar. We have just major news by 1:30. So for now, price is in a bit of a range. But if you look at it on the daily, they've closed back above 10591. So this is more like a break retest. It has closed back above the previous day's high. So what we might be experiencing now is a move inward. This fair value gap is still holding price. And then we have EURUSD setting up like equal highs here. Because I have a feeling that they may come for this level here. So this might just move back down and then continue back to the upside. So we need to be aware of that. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is EURUSD. This pair is still bearish. This pair is still bearish. If you look at price on the 4-hour time frame, we have an inverted fair value gap between this point to this point. You can see there's a rejection here. But my concern is that this 4-hour is sitting up like what looks like a railway track. But as long as it stays between this gap, the possibility exists this might still move to the downside. So if we go down to the 4-hour time frame and see we're having rejection there. Now, this has me a bit, this pair is bearish. But what I'm seeing here is pointing to the fact that this may try to retreat. So for this pair to confirm the full bearish move, price needs to take out 106.85. So what does that mean? I need to see this, then a retracement into this range, then price is going to do this. So if you're already short, you can still hold it. You put your stop here. I think I gave a signal yesterday. It has hit TP1. TP1 was at 1.0688. And that has been hit here. So TP1 is out. It remains TP2. So this pair for now is still bearish. So we're waiting for bearish, solid bearish evidence on this pair here to continue down to first this level, 106.85 and 1.0666. So that's what we are having on this pair for now. The next we are going to be looking at is GBPUSD. This pair is also bearish. This pair is also bearish, but due to the possibility of euro weakness against the British pound, this might be a tough sell for a short if the dollar strength continues. So that's what we have going in. So this is bearish, but it might be a tough sell due to the weaker euro against the British pound. So it will be best you look to sell euro than try to sell the British pound. So the next pair we're going to be looking at is gold. Gold is short-term showing bullish strength, but it may have met a level where it might pause for the moment because price has swept this high and didn't close above it. And if you look at this on the 4-hour time frame, you have this low to this high. So as the possibility exists that this 23.37 price might still spike it. There's a possibility price might still spike it. We have this swing high here. Price has not been able to close above it. So if price can close above 23.28 by the close of this 4-hour candle, then you might see a continuation back to the downside on this pair. So that's what this pair is still bearish, but it's showing short-term bullish strength. So you'll be waiting for bearish evidence, which has not yet fully set up on the 1 hour. So you have 1, 2, you need this candle to close, then the 4th candle. Then we can then start looking for a short opportunity. But for now, it is not clear on this pair yet. The next pair we're going to be looking at is pound yen. This pair is still bullish. Any down move on this pair is going to create an opportunity for a long. It has broken out of that 4-hour dealing range that I pointed out. You can see it. And it's bouncing at the top, although it has a long upper wick. But as long as it stays above 202.44, the possibility exists that you're going to see 203.59, then 203.88. That's what you need to be aware of on the pound yen. Then the last but not the least is the euro yen. This pair is still bullish, but it's still bullish, even though it has what looks like railway tracks on this 4-hour. Railway tracks on this 4-hour, but we still have this fair value gap here. So this pair will be bearish once you have 171.39. So what does that mean? You note this level here. Once you get the close below it, wait for a retracement and then a move down here. But if you ask me, this pair is still bullish. So let's look at it on the 1 hour. We'll look at it on the 1 hour. This is your boxed zone. This is the range price has broken out of. And you see, it hasn't mitigated it. So if you get a close below 172.100, as if this closes below 172.100, then you might see that move down into here for a continuation back to probably 172.38 and 172.58. Any questions? Or is there anybody who want me to look at that I didn't look at? If you came in late, don't ask me to look at any pair I have looked at. Go to the YouTube channel to watch it. So is there anybody who want me to look at that? It's not on the list of our pairs. So since nobody has any pair you would want me to look at, I wish everybody a blessed and lovely Friday and a wonderful weekend ahead. So thank you all for taking your time to attend, and goodbye.